Are we live? It's just this. Oh yes, doing a rap. Oh yeah, it's this Wednesday, issue 98 of nearly 100. We're here on Wednesday because it's the day and it's 7:30ish, and we're gonna talk some shit about shit that we saw today. Okay, hi.
Hi.
Hi. I had way too much chocolate today. How is everybody doing? How's the week going?
Cool. The week feels like it's a Monday still, but
it does.
Wednesday.
It really does. Oh, I told you already when you asked for the script, I was like, oh, it's Tuesday?
Yeah. No, I was too busy to respond back, but I felt the same. I honestly felt like, wait, what? Why is he asking for the script or for the all the stuff so early? Richard, calm down.
Richard's definitely on it. We're just like, it's still Monday. It's Sunday night. It's Sunday night. We're just like, no, bitches. It's definitely Tuesday. Okay.
For zombieing through the days, man. Like,
oh my days.
Every day's the same nowadays.
It is. Yeah. But we're nearly, 3 months till Christmas?
And then
are we even
birthdays and Christmases will be over for another 8 months. It's gonna be.
Are we even having Christmas this year?
For me.
Well, apparently Corona's taking a break, so everybody can have Christmas.
Oh, okay.
And then
you know what?
You never know.
You know when I know when it's Christmas? I'm not gonna watch the news. I'm not listening to like Boris Johnson when Sainsbury's tells me it's Christmas.
No, it's Christmas when you see I'm flying through the air. When the snowman comes on.
When Coca-Cola tells you it's Christmas.
Yeah. Those are the three.
We're doing it this year. Cool, all right.
The snowman, Coca-Cola, and you know when the Father Christmas comes on from like back in the day, and that Father Christmas, he's just like, you lot are annoying, but like Father Christmas goes around and he's like going to a hot country, and then he comes back and he's like, oh, fuck's sake, I got to do the Christmas thing. All right, cool. You know, like he's the gulliest Father Christmas I've ever seen in my life. I don't believe it, but it's great. If you get to watch him. Please put it on TV because he makes me happy. Right, let's do this. Issue 98 of the Source here Wednesday 7/98. Can you believe it?
We are on the come up. Like
we have. Right. So what we got for these people
I'm back, everybody.
Yes.
Did you miss me?
You're back.
We missed you.
We had to eat cheeseburgers last week.
We did. Sandwiches. And we messed up everyone's name, and you weren't here to correct us, so everybody's just gonna have to have new names, okay?
Exactly. But speaking of new names, we have in the news today we have Aldis Hodge as Hawkman, and he'll be in the new Black Adam movie with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Black Adam.
I was gonna say, I thought you said something else. I was
like, which makes sense because if you know your history, Hawkman was originally from back in the Egyptian days. So for all those people who's moaning about Hawkman's identity and the color of his skin, he actually is supposed to be a black guy. So.
Yeah.
You hear that?
I mean, in the comics, he's always because it's Hawkman or the Hawkman and Hawkwoman have really confusing origins because there's the Thanagarian origin where they're like from planet Thanagar where they're Hawk people, and there's like they came, but then there's the storyline where they're like they were in Egypt and then something happened and they were two lovers who keep resurrecting and dying. I'm like, I don't know. But going by the Egypt one,
which I think they're probably going to do because the same with Black Adam as well. He's from back in them days. He's an old guy who comes back.
I mean, they kind of attempt to show it in comics and in animated stuff with Black Adam. They give him features, but not black enough features. He looks like, actually, no, never mind.
Well, now he's properly, melanated. Yeah. Yes, we could just get on with the crux of his sort of story and what he's there to do. So what is Hawkman's power? Just for people who don't know who Hawkman is.
Hawkman is just one of those ones who's like highly trained from years of being alive. I think he's got super strength, but not like Superman super strength. He's got like basic comic book super strength. He can be thrown through and be okay.
Okay, so he's basically a giant eagle.
And he's obviously got wings.
Yeah. That staff lets him fly as well. From I think it's Inf Metal.
Inf
Metal stuff. It allows him to fly.
Yeah. See, that's another thing.
You got wings, but you've got to stop.
No, if he's, because it's like the origin where his wings aren't even real, and it's like the mace that makes him fly. But then there's the Thanagar Hawkman with the same name. What's his name?
Carter Hall.
Carter Hall. They're born with their wings, and their maces and weapons is like Thanagarian metal. So it's like, I mean, I know what's Hawkman.
Well, let's hope that they go for like the most cohesive like story with him. Otherwise, it's going to get really complicated.
That's the thing with DC. They reboot so many times and have so many different origin stories. It gets confusing.
Oh dear.
Speaking of,
I get the DC, I did stop reading. But go on.
Aldis Hodge. To be fair, I'm not really familiar with him. I have seen his face.
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Where have you seen him? Where have you seen him in?
The first time I saw him, and this is before I even knew who he was, him and his brother, his older brother, both of them are mine and my younger brother's age. They were the two black boys in Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Yes.
And Aldis Hodge, as he's an adult, was in the Die Hard with John McClane's son, who's like the black guy, general army guy. So I don't know if they're trying to say that was him, the little boy growing up. I don't know if he was playing the same role, but
what was he been in? Has he been in anything recently in the UK? Or is it just in the States? Or am I getting him mixed up with someone else?
I don't know about his UK stuff, but one show that I used to love back in the day that he was in, like some years back, was this show called Leverage.
That's it.
Yeah, where he played. Where he played Alec Carderson, who was like my favorite character. He would always say, and I started using this as a hashtag sometimes, Age of the Geek, because like his character was like a proper geek, and he was a hacker. He was my favorite character, man. And I was a dog.
Yeah, he was one of the two kids, the two kids in the Die Hard when Samuel L. Jackson came in and they were selling some stuff in there.
Yeah. and that left that Samuel Jackson, Zeus gave them when he came into the shop.
Yeah.
All right. And then,
nice. So are we happy about this pick for him?
Do you know what? What I was just about to say to you, Ish, is that because I follow him on Instagram, and I watched him in a movie recent. What was that movie I watched him in? He was in recently.
Describe
The Invisible Man. The Invisible Man.
Yes, that's what it was.
It was the Invisible Man.
Yes.
Really like. He's dope. The thing is with him, I think he's a dope actor, and I just feel like he's so underrated. I was thinking, you know what? He would be sick. So this is what I was going to say to you, Isha. I was thinking that it would be sick if he was in the MCU. Like, I feel like he deserved to be in a superhero. He should be making superhero money.
Who would he be?
You know what? I was going to go through. At first, I thought Night Thrasher, but I was thinking, is he going to get on a skateboard? Maybe he could bulk up a little bit more than he is and be Bishop. I don't know. I was just like, I'm literally going to go through the list of black superheroes in Marvel, so I don't know who he could have been off the top of my head. I feel like he would have been dope in the MCU, so I was going to do like, you know how people do like fan, I've never done one before. When people do like fan things. So I was going to do a fan cast. I was going to proper search and think who would I want him to play. Man, he could be Thingy's uncle, Miles Morales' uncle, and just knock out.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, no, that would have been good if he was Prowler.
He looks tall.
I was thinking Black Bolt, but I'm like, maybe not. I don't know.
I wouldn't any superhero who's got the title Black in their name, to be honest.
Yeah, that's why I was like, no. That's why I was like, no. I just want it to
Black
be like
Panther
a
was the
standalone.
only one that I
Yeah.
accept with
Wakanda
that.
forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But yeah, then I heard that he was going to be Hawkman, so I was like, you know what, he's not on the Marvel side, but hopefully he rocks it on the DC side.
Yeah.
So I'm for this, man. I really am.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I think with situations like that, I hope DC does him and the character justice,
definitely.
because I ain't worried about people over there. They can do what they're doing. It's just DC. Ooh, just getting it wrong.
I feel like the Rock. I feel like the Rock, because he's involved in it. He's not trying to have this movie flop.
Yeah, no, he's not. Not in any way.
He's not attaching his name to
trash. Yeah.
Actors like Ben Affleck, they're like
Ben Affleck.
Hit or miss. Do you know what I mean? But I think the Rock is like, one way or another, you're gonna enjoy my shit, even if it's like explosion. You're gonna enjoy this.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh man. Okay, what's next?
So, keeping on with that kind of subject, we got Samuel L. Jackson to play Nick Fury in new Marvel Disney Plus series.
This is the only reason to have
Disney Plus.
Really is, because
literally.
release these Marvel shows, please, because right now you're just taking our money for no reason. It's free money. You're getting free money.
Yeah, literally. Like, am I excited about this? I mean,
I'm well excited.
I'm excited. I'm more excited about WandaVision. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I want to watch that. I want to watch Doctor Strange, and I want to watch the What Ifs, As Ifs, Saga Ticks. Yeah, this cool. It'll be a nice little thing. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. Like, I need to see what's happening. Like, you know what I mean? They'll be just dropping things. Oh, we're gonna have a spin-off, right? That's nice. What's the spin-off about?
There was Shield comic books back in the day. I don't know if they do Shield comic books now, but there's and then obviously Shield is like a big part of Marvel. There's a lot they can do with that Shield and agents, and they've got people like AIM and Hydra and all that stuff that they can deal with. So
yeah, I mean, if they're gonna do like a high espionage thing with like sprinkles of like mutants around the place, I'm happy. And superheroes, that's fine. Like, I'm good. I just, you know what I mean? You know when you're just like, all right, cool, don't be throwing stuff out there and it doesn't come out till 2025. You know what I mean? I'm just...
that'd be quite sick, actually, if they do that. Like, like every other episode, you see like a new hero or something. Come in, and then he's kind of doing his thing and giving them missions and that. And it's like, it kind of opens up the world in a way that it's like, even though we don't see it, like people say now, like, where are the mutants and that. It's one thing with, which I liked about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is that they do their own little thing, and that you see other like villains or heroes come in, and then and it doesn't necessarily have to. You don't have to just by watching the movies. You don't necessarily have to know what's going on on that side. So I think that would be good if they kind of bring that kind of element back to how we used to have it in the 80s, where every episode is different, a different mission, and they meet different people.
Yeah. Get the adventure side going. We like that.
Also, it's nice that this time, as opposed to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and all the Netflix shows and all the other ones on the other channels, they were saying, this is part of the MCU. It's like they would say that to get us to watch it, and then there would be vague references to it.
Yeah.
This was ratings, man. Ratings.
I think with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it was all, I forgot the guy's name, but he was kind of like the Kevin Feige of like the TV side of things.
TV, But they didn't
so he had his own agenda to do things, and Feige had his thing. And I think they bumped heads a couple of times, and so then it wasn't connected, and even in some interview he was saying, Coulson's dead in his films, so it's not really connected. But out of the first episode of S.H.I.E.L.D., you had Samuel L. Jackson in it, and Colby Smith was in it. So
well, that's what I was going to lead to. I was just going to say it would be nice to know that there's no question Winter Soldier and Bucky, whatever, the Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision, all of them are they're going to be connected. There's no question.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. And I think, Samuel Jackson's my favorite actor. So
Bring it on, man. Bring it
Okay.
on.
Yeah. Source will approve.
All approved.
Go ahead.
Indeed. Javicia Leslie is in the new Batwoman suit. So she shared a photo of herself in the new Batwoman suit. She actually looks alright in it, to be honest.
The hair. This is annoying me. The hair is annoying me, and I know.
Oh, it's a black girl.
Yes. Firstly.
I didn't know. All right, how they gonna write this one? I might have to watch the first episode just to see how they do it. We one of the other characters being like, I swear something's different about Batman.
Come like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when he just walked into the kitchen. Like,
I swear since you had a baby, you look different.
Did you? As long as no one says, "Did you get a tan?" Then I'm throwing something at TV. Like, but
that won't run today. That might have worked 10, maybe even 5 years ago.
Not now.
But yeah, I'm just like, firstly, I'm like, okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay, you've cast a black woman. It wasn't necessary for you to cast a black woman, but I understand you're trying to do politically. I can't even remember a term for it where you're like race bending. That's it. Where you're race bending characters. It's like you don't need to do that. Like you really don't. We understand that Batwoman is white. She can stay white. That being said, her hair is upsetting me. I just don't like it.
I wouldn't mind seeing a full body pic. Like,
I need context because
that whole image looks weird, to be honest.
It just does. I'm just like, you don't look menacing. You look like you're in costume, which has nothing to do with the actor. It's just everything to do with whoever's running the whole shebang thing. And I'm just like, I mean, you could have done an Attack on Titans. So I'm just waiting for that. You could have done a Teen Titan thing with what's her face? She had big curly hair. That's fine. You know what I mean? Big curly orange hair. No problem. And then she straightened it because she got a bit evil. It's fine. You know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? Give it some context. Like you just can't slap a black woman there and then just be like, we're just gonna give her long, red hair because that's normal. You know what I mean?
Regardless, what's her name? What's her name?
Javicia
Leslie. I support you, Queen. So rock the ting.
Yes, do your ting, honey. But yeah, I'm gonna need to see Wagwan.
Definitely.
I need to see Wagwan.
I wish her the best. So it's I'll be real. I'm not gonna watch the show at all.
I might watch a couple of episodes.
I might watch it just to see how they explain it. That's it.
Right. So, moving on.
So before I go on, I just want to see if it's on the script. Hang on a sec. And I just want to quickly mention it as we're on the CW.
Yeah.
No, wait. No. Yeah. Wait, unless you guys spoke about it last week. Did you guys speak about Supergirl last week?
Being cancelled, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. See, he was so far away, he didn't even get to see the show.
Tears.
Really
very good. What's
I tried. Sorry, I actually did try to watch on Twitch. I did. I was there for about 5 minutes, and every time like this pop-up kept coming up saying, download the app. I'm like, but I'm here now. I was like, this is dead. So I was just sorry, guys. I tried.
It's all right. Don't worry.
You're forgiven. You're forgiven.
We are forgiven. Yes.
The Lion King has a follow-up with director Barry Jenkins. So, yeah.
You see my disdain.
Live action.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Sequel.
Why? What are they gonna do? Simba's Pride?
Yeah.
Possibly. This is
Simba's Pride. Shit.
This is coming from Deadline.
Dead Ting. The Dead Ting.
So Walt Disney Studios has set Oscar winner Barry Jenkins to direct the studio's follow-up to the 2019 blockbuster The Lion King. Jeff Nate.
Blockbuster's a strong word, but yeah, go ahead.
The film will continue with photorealistic technology that director Jon Favreau used in the 2019 film and 2016 The Jungle Book. There's no release date set for for the Lion King follow-up or for the production start, but it is understandably a top priority for Sean Bailey's division after the last film grossed $1.6 billion worldwide.
That's because no one knew what kind of trash they were getting into. Yeah, they went into a room and they were like, "Ooh," and they came out and they were like, "No." Okay.
The Rodman on chat says we almost didn't get a sandwich. No, we got a cheeseburger.
You got a cheeseburger.
They want cheeseburgers, man. They want guys. I'm sorry, man. Right.
See the impact you have.
Whatever you want your sandwich. Got all the dressings, got the meat, got the veggies, got the pescatarians, like whatever you want.
It's under trademark. That's why I couldn't use
it.
You ruined my bit. I was gonna do a bit where I was like, I'm awake.
But yes, going back to the lion trash. Go ahead.
We had a cheeseburger.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm bad cheese right now.
No one's excited about this then.
No, I'm not.
The movie
Look, okay. It was so dead. It was just ridiculously dead. Yeah, there's just Childish Gambino and Danny Glover, and like Beyonce should have just done the soundtrack. They had no business being in the film. Yeah. No one had business being in the film because the film was trash. Yeah, I didn't watch it. It's been on Sky and it's on my Disney Plus, and I refuse to watch it because it's not the Lion King. It doesn't have any like Lion King heart. If you played the film, if you played the film and had David Attenborough's voice over it, then it's a vibe. Then it's a whole vibe. Yeah, then it's a whole fucking vibe. But this is not. I don't want to. Simba's Pride. Why? Why?
And Frolic.
That's my rant over. Go ahead.
Not in Simba down. Ooh, the mate of the lions. I'm David Attenborough. This is Disney having sex.
There you go. Something.
What I was gonna say. So I did watch it.
Oh.
And it was like entertaining for the least part. I don't want to say for the most part. And the problem I had with it, which is a problem I have with a lot of the live action ones, is that the pacing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I enjoyed Aladdin for what it was, but the pacing was so. It's like they're longer movies, but it's like it's taking too long for certain things to happen. It's weird.
Yeah.
And Lion King is like. And especially because they got James Earl Jones to come back and be Mufasa. Yeah. And it was like the way he delivered the lines in the actual animated movie was perfect. There was nothing to change. And I've noticed this in like some anime when you watch it, you know, at a certain point. Like Akira, the original dub for Akira is sick. And when you hear the next dub, you're expecting to hear lines delivered a certain way.
Yeah.
They're giving you like whack shit basically. The way the first time was brilliant. The movie was just whack. It was shit. It was crap. It was dead. Like I don't know why they're doing a sequel, because the sequel that I saw as a kid to Lion King was shit as well. Simba's Pride. Bun that
half
movie.
All Disney sequels.
Movies, man.
No, wait, just one quickly. All Disney sequels always feel like the studio got their budget got cut in half. They got given a box of just like tape, blue tack, and like I don't know, a little bit of sparkles. They don't feel the same. Like Disney did like even like Ariel and Bambi, and I'm just like, you look like budget Disney sequels. Like they're just not. They're not on par. Like
the only ones that were good.
I don't know about them. They I never really enjoy them. Like Danielle said, I watched it, but I seriously can't remember watching it.
Pride.
Lion King. I can't remember watching it.
Nah.
I was gonna say, the only Disney animated sequels that were good, I think I said this to you guys once on another episode, and you're like, really? Say it again, was Aladdin. Aladdin Return of Jafar and King of Thieves. Was it King of Thieves? Yeah. They were actually pretty good. Again, the animation quality wasn't as good. In the second one, we didn't get Robin Williams back. We got Homer Simpson. But they're still regarded around Disney fans as like good movies. And I actually, if I saw Return of Jafar, I would watch it. And King of Thieves, they're actually pretty good. But all the other ones were just like,
yeah, nah. You can miss me with them ones, boy. This is not Source Wall approved. The Lion King and the Lion King sequel, live action, are not Source Wall approved.
We're
not. I don't care if you got Stevie Wonder doing it. Yeah, and it's not approved, isn't it? Don't do it. Leave it alone. Shush. Yeah. Okay.
Move on.
Yes. What's next?
You there, Rich?
Yeah. He muted himself. He forgot. There we go.
Next, we've got comic news. And we've got
the comics.
Punisher creator says cancelling every superhero book would save the industry.
Probably.
Sit down. Sit all the way down.
No.
Maybe.
He's got a point. I did actually briefly read this. And from what I understand, is that what he's pretty much saying is that we've got so many events going on at the moment. It's like
event comics.
So you can't really keep up with what's actually happening, and people just lose interest.
Yeah.
It's like what's going on with what happened with Empire, with Marvel when they brought out Empire last few months back. I think DC's doing all right with Dark Metal. Is it?
Yeah, they're doing Dark Metal, a sequel to Dark Metal.
But no, go on.
I was just gonna say it's too much. Like Dark Metal was good the first time, but it's like there's too much. When they did Dark Metal, it's like it didn't end. All of a sudden, there were like all these Batman Who Laughs comics and all these other tie-ins that still wasn't Dark Metal. It was just stuff that was happening afterwards. Now and that's been Dark Metal was like a couple years ago now. What, 2018? Actually, no. Josh was still on the podcast when that started. So since then, man like Josh. So since then, they've been like still talking about this, and now they've done a sequel, and in between that, they've done other sequels, other tie-in stories. Marvel are constantly doing tie-ins, and it's too much. I just don't care to keep trying to focus on these. It's constant. They should make stop it for a year. Don't do one for a year, and I guarantee people will be so excited. At the next event, like it's not exciting anymore.
So
I think it's that conveyor belt thing of like just having to churn stuff out, and they think that we want that, and it's like no, we don't. We like waiting for things and getting excited. Like you said, we like getting excited for things.
I kind of get where they're coming from. Like for me, at the moment, all I'm reading at the moment pretty much is just the X-Men books, and this Sword of X, that X of Sword that's going on. I'm kind of intrigued about it because because I know it's with Jonathan Hickman, and he's a good writer. He's one of my favorite writers, and I know he's got a plan. Like he's always got a plan with his comics, so that kind of interests me. Again, with Dark Metal, I don't read Dark Metal, but I know that there's so much going on and people are loving it. So these are worth it. But when you throw events like Empire or some other events that just
generic.
At least with X of Swords, it's like it's an event, but there's a bigger picture that's going on with X-Men at the moment. It's a whole new kind of X-Men world at the moment. So this event has something to do with what's going on in X-Men, and it's only, and I believe it's only with the X-Men books as well. It's not with Spider-Man or Avengers or Iron Man. It's not mixing with those books as well. So those kind of event books are fine, but when you're mixing it with every other, superhero book, and it just doesn't make sense. It's just a waste, and you don't enjoy it because you're not reading everything, so you don't get the whole story.
Yeah.
I get that it's fun to sometimes, like, you're reading, I don't know, Captain America because just to be random. Yeah, you're reading Captain America, and for some strange reason, I don't know, Blade is in that issue. It's exciting. Like, what the fuck's he doing there? So I get why they're like, let's do this. It's like back in the day in rap music when you would get a feature on an album. It was exciting. But now every artist features every artist. Not exciting. The Game did an album 1992. Is my favorite of his albums. It's just him. I think he's got a couple people on it. But like, I just want to read Spider-Man. I just want to read Batman. I just want to read. Do you get what I mean?
Exactly.
If someone comes in, it's exciting because it's been a while. But don't do it all the time.
So, Jerry Conaway, he was speaking with John Word Balloon on YouTube Live, who had what I would call what I would do if I ran the world, the conversation about the future of comic book publishing. I think is worthy of expansion. So this is what he said. He said, for a variety of self-enforcing reasons, publishers have defined the primary audience for mainstream comics as, in effect, long-term fans and potential collectors. Hence, fan-oriented, navel-gazing continuity, tri-annual events, reboots, collector-orientated variant covers, etc. Every single one of these marketing ploys is designed solely to appeal to existing readers. Even reboots ostensibly intended to offer jump-on points to new readers actually require familiarity with previous iterations to provide interest. New readers aren't welcomed by the existing creative strategy at the two mainstream publishers. If anything, new readers are effectively discouraged by the publishers' frantic pursuit of motivated existing readership. The clubhouse is closed. Stay out. Conway explained, and this is coming from comicbook.com. Conway explains, I'd cancel every existing superhero comic book and publish a limited new line for a middle grade readership, simplify characters' storylines, and eliminate every event that requires more than passing familiarity with the basic simplified continuity. 10-15 titles. For existing readers, I'd offer a separate higher price graphic novel line with whatever expanded adult storyline creators and readers want to explore, but this would be separate, not monthly, not the mainstream. And I'll do everything possible to get monthly comics into supermarkets and movie theaters and Walmart and Target and Costco and offer subscription service through Amazon. Pursue every alternate distribution avenue possible. I mean,
that sounds like smart business.
I mean, when we were younger, reading comics, I was getting my comics from the corner shop, man.
Me too.
And I remember, you don't do that. You don't get that no more.
No.
We hardly have corner shops.
One time I was at West End. I was in on somewhere around Oxford Street, and we were like on not even Oxford Street. It was one of the side back. Anyway, I ended up going like in a newsagent or a liquor store. And this is in West, so bear in mind they got Forbidden Planet, Orbital, whatever. I went to a liquor store, a corner shop, wherever. I saw bare comic books. I just got a bunch of them. It was Batman back when they were doing you guys probably don't even remember this, Cataclysm, which was like a dope storyline. It was where there was like this volcano. Earthquake. Thank you. Earthquake all around Gotham. It was such a dope storyline, and got like all Bat family trying to deal with it. Anyway, I bought a bunch of those. I remember. I'll never forget. The shopkeeper was like, "That's a bit too many comics." I was like, "No, it ain't."
Really? No, it's not.
It's not enough, man. It's not enough.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
Enough, man. I wish I had more money. I would have.
Yeah.
Your house would have been like just
filled.
Coming home like this.
And coffee. That's it. Yeah.
No. Go on, sorry.
I don't know. I was gonna say like when Barnes and Nobles was in West End, and I was very upset when they closed because I thought it was like a great bookshop. They had like just a specific comic book section, and obviously I was just all the way in there, and the black section and the horror section. it was just nice. It was nice to have that much accessibility kind of thing, and it's just like, I think obviously a lot of young people now are missing out on that, but you know, you've got like online things, which is great. But
I mean, you know, online's good and it does help people out. But like you're saying what you're saying is like, you can only really get comics in comic book shops now, and how many comic book shops have been closing lately? How many are, you know, there's not many comic book shops open now, and you got to travel far to.
So that was my email.
And you got to travel far to get them, and even when you do, like you're saying, for new readers, it's like every new reader would be like, where do I start? You know, how do I start on Iron Man or whatnot?
You just kind of have to either buy a graphic novel or just pick up a comic book. There's no. This is advice. If anyone ever jumps on podcast and has never read a comic book before, do not worry about thinking about where to start. You're never gonna pick. You know, comic books have been going around for decades. How long now? Buy a graphic novel, whichever is the. You go to this comic book shop or go on Amazon and just type in whatever superhero that you think you might like, and type in whatever Spider-Man graphic novels, and just buy one. Or go to a comic book and pick up whichever Spider-Man and Batman comic book that you see is on the shelf, and just carry on from there. And if you can, from the one you've got in your hand, if you can get a few back issues, then grab the back issues. But there's no, you're not jumping on that. You just got to jump on. It's a moving train, man.
Exactly. But I mean that's I think what you're saying is really, really good, man. And
definitely.
It's something that I'm looking forward to if they do it. I really hope that they do, you know, at least put it in training, like.
Yeah, and Marvel definitely need that with what they're doing, because they're gonna burn out, and it's just like Marvel can't afford to burn out. You literally cannot afford to do that. So slow the fuck down. Exactly. Okay. What we got next?
Up, we have LA Comic Con is going ahead.
It's not fair.
So San Diego Comic Con,
LA. Is it San Diego? No, it's LA. It's LA.
No. Is it actual LA Comic? Okay. Sorry, I know LA isn't California. I know you've got different cities in your state. I'm just trying to be clear if that was a typo.
We live in London, okay?
You got LA, you got your
San Diego,
your Comptons, your San Diego. I know, I'm not ignorant. Like,
it's not fair. It's not fair. I mean, it's fair because you lot should have fun and be able to dress up and go. What's good?
Well, I mean, it's not really. I don't think it's really a good thing to do at this present time, especially in the States.
I mean, it's not, but like everybody has to wear a mask, and I think everybody would have one.
Yeah,
so
it's still.
Yeah.
I know.
It's just.
I pick up rich, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's too risky, man. With so many people going as well. So this is coming from cosplay.kotaku.com. In December,
Tatooine?
Yeah. In December 2020, the organisers of the LA Comic Con want to open the doors of the Los Angeles Convention Center and allow thousands of people in for a nerd show. Despite every other major and minor show across the planet deciding to simply take the year off and reconvene when there isn't a risk of illness and death, LA Comic Con is bored of this whole thing and would like to get back to normal regardless of whether things are actually normal or not.
Wow. Okay, yeah, that's hella irresponsible. Yeah. I thought they were gonna do like a thing where it's like, okay, if you're gonna do it over the week, you'd be like, you only have like slots. We only have slots of like 100 people a day. You know what I mean? Like whoever gets the 100 tickets and then we push it out over the week, and then that's it. And then you come 100 people, you come and see what you're doing, because 100 people isn't that much. It's still a lot of people, but it's not that much in comparison to Comic-Con.
I was just going to go into that. I feel like it's a bit risky because Comic-Con is an event. Yeah. It's a huge event. It's like us showing up, fighting. Yeah, because they have to find actors, artists, writers, like people to be there for us to want to go see. There's that. Rent out space, because I know they don't own no buildings.
Yeah.
And then suppose the actors, the writers, and such don't want to do it, that's a loss. And then
they'll probably zoom
maybe,
in.
Yeah, maybe. And what if they do get some maybe CD listers to actually show up and be there? What if they don't make up money to pay them buy the ticket though? Do you know what I mean? This could be a huge mistake.
But
so hey,
it's sunny.
Hey, your thing in it.
Yeah, I mean, double sanitize and wear a double mask. How about that? So
Any of you who like to kick it on the sauce will go. Hit us up and let us know what it's like. But be careful. Make sure you come back to the source. Don't get sick of it.
Yeah.
So,
well.
I'm not really. I'm not really on that, man. Not this year, anyway.
No.
Yeah.
Even though I'm gonna miss Comic-Con. Like, obviously, I see you guys like every Wednesday, and then sometimes when we meet up. But I love seeing you at Comic-Con because I just feel like we're at home, and I'm like, I'm with my boys at the con. It's just great, like, and we get to see everybody else. It's just. But it's okay. It's okay. I'd rather us be safe, and then we hella geek it out next year. Like if everything's calm next year, I'm going full hell have no fury, full throttle. I don't care if I have to paint myself orange. I don't care. Yeah. You know what I mean? I will come as Baby Yoda, and I'm not even don't care. It's gonna be great. It's going to be so much fun. But anyway, sorry, yes.
All right, so that's not...
What we got next?
Approved, then?
No, it's not sourceful approved. Sorry. So it's irresponsible. But yeah. Oh, well.
So next we've got reviews.
Reviews. You want to go first, Rich? Go. Because the cover looks hot. I was just like, ooh.
Yeah.
X of Swords.
So,
go ahead.
X of Swords, part 1 of 22.
Damn.
About event comics. So, but this one, mate, this was a good book. This was a really good book. X of Swords is basically, it starts off with in the past when this was when Apocalypse has some kids running around, and
Lord.
Never explored that before.
It was the original Four Horsemen, actually, and they're in a war. Basically, they was in a war on Krakoa. So Krakoa and another island, they were one island, and something happened that split the island. Apocalypse had to win it. He had to escape, and basically he left all his kids and his army. So they've been there for thousands of years. And now with all the things that's going on in X-Men with Krakoa, they basically, with the X-Men, they're leaving gates around so they can travel to places. So these gates, they've grown, and once they've grown fully formed, you can travel through them. So you can go from your house to New York City if there's another plant there. So they've been planting those around the world, so they can travel and get mutants to come to Krakoa, because Krakoa is for all mutants. What Apocalypse has been doing, he's been trying to open a gate to Otherworld, so they can travel there. There's a long history of Otherworld. It involves Captain Britain and different dimensions and versions of characters. So he made an opening to Otherworld. He's got a grandson that just popped up, and the other island that was split from Krakoa popped up a few issues back. And now they're together. His grandson's there, so he sent his grandson, Banshee, and who was the other character? I can't remember his name. But he sent them there. They came back. Banshee was pretty much nearly, he was on his deathbed. So Apocalypse went to the council to see if they can go there and rescue the other guy that was stuck there.
We're gonna call him Jordan.
Yeah. And so they went through his children turn up, and then they're still in a battle with other people, and some things just flipped. There's just like just something that you didn't expect happened. Some of the X-Men are there fighting with Apocalypse, and it's a big book. I can't go through it all because it's just massive.
That's pretty.
But yeah, it's a massive book. And
what's it called again?
X of Sword. It's creation. So it's just the beginning. It's the first issue. If you kind of know the basics of the X-Men, then you can pick it up. But if you've been reading X-Men and a couple of other books, you would know what's happening. But yeah, this is
behind. Well, I'm gonna buy this.
Yeah, no, it's definitely worth it. Actually, I've got it.
But when I saw Kieran not talking, he was like, "Yeah, I'm buying it."
Yeah.
So what was it? You said X of Swords. Is it Stasis?
Creation.
What's Stasis? How many of those are there?
I'm not entirely sure actually.
The artwork looks amazing, by the way. Sorry, I know you're just flicking through it. I'm like, ooh,
yeah,
pretty.
The artwork is one of my favorite artists, Pepe Larraz. And I think it's Teeny Howard.
Teeny!
Pepe
Like
Larraz,
I know him, you know.
Yeah, Teeny Howard is the writer, and Monty Garcia is the colorist.
Nice.
It's 67 pages of X-Men, basically.
Oh, wonderment.
Yeah.
I know Rich is happy. He's like, I'm just geeking out over here.
It is good. There's loads of action, loads of suspense in there.
I saw Storm. I'm happy. I'm like,
yeah.
Hi, Boo.
It's great. It is a good book. I'd definitely recommend getting stuck into this.
Nice.
Like I said, it's all pretty much Jonathan Hickman's doing, so you know it's going to be a good ending, hopefully, anyway.
Yeah. 22 issues. You got to let us know how that ends, boy. That's nice.
Yeah, definitely.
That is nice.
It's going to be a shared experience.
It is.
So it will be in the follow-up books will be X Factor, Wolverine, X-Force, Marauders, Hellions, New Mutants, Cable, Excalibur, and X-Men. So those are the main books for now for the month of October. So yeah, pick those up, man.
Nice.
I would give it 4.5 geeks.
Oh, okay.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
all right.
Really good one.
Nice.
Really
Nothing.
Nice. Okay. It's all sort of approved there.
Oh.
Swords creation. Okay, it's my turn. Okay, I'm going to review the Netflix anime. Is it a film? No, it's a TV show. It's a TV show. It's a TV show. Dragon's Dogma. I was very skeptical when I saw it. I was like, nah. It has that weird Tekken like animation. I was like, it kind of reminds me of Berserk, and Berserk animation I can't concentrate. But upon watching it, I was mistaken. It's very good. It's very good. It's like a softer version of Kengan Ashura animation. It's very nice, that 3D anime animation. So the basic story is this guy, he's got a wife, she's got a baby on the way, and they've kind of semi-adopted this little boy because his parents died, whatever. He's teaching the young boy, how to be a man, Big fucking dragon comes out of the sky and just murks everybody. You know me, I like stuff that just happens, And I'm watching it, I'm like, we're getting to the 2-minute mark and nothing's happened, and then like 2 minutes 30 seconds and I'm like, bam, there we go. So his dragon comes, basically takes this, he murks everybody in his village, he takes this man's heart and he's like, big man, come find me if you want to end this, innit? So obviously, the man gets resurrected, and then he gets given a guardian, and the guardian's basically like, I'm just here to look after you, make sure you don't die, and whatever you want us to do, we can do. You know what I mean? Like, if you want us to go and fish, I'll help you fish. If you want to go murk this dragon, I'm here to help you murk this dragon. And he's like, I'm on a revenge thing, gonna go murk this dragon. So, so yeah, but it's a nice kind of like, it's like a fable anime. So it's like he goes on journeys, and obviously his one thing is obviously he wants to go kill this dragon, but he gets like these mini journeys on the way. Like, so he'll meet someone who needs help, or he'll go to a village and it's being ransacked by gremlins or some madness like that. So he's like doing this kind of knight in shine, good Samaritan thing on the way. And the twist at the end is very, very good. And I was like, okay. I didn't see that coming. That was very nice thinking like that. And yeah, no, it's a really good twist. Nice. The story is really well done as well. And it's like, you're kind of rooting for him, but then you're just like, halfway through, it's like, oh no, like, just chill for like 5 minutes, I beg, like, just chill with it. And he's like, no, I'm here to kill. I want this dragon. I'm coming for the dragon's edges. I'm coming for the dragon. So
it looks like it's from based on from a Capcom game.
I was just about to say
it is.
I was just about to say it looks like a traditional Final Fantasy game. Like, I'm looking at the episode list. I'm like, what is this, Final Fantasy? Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's really good, and it's just like the story is really good, and they throw in a good, like, think about how you walk in life, and just check yourself every now and again, which I like. In if I'm gonna watch some anime, I wanna know about myself every now and again, through animation. Yes. So but no, it's entertaining. You know me, I love a good blood, gore, get to the point kind of thing, but still have fun. So yes, definitely 4.5 out of 5. Yeah, they're good. It's good, and there's funny bits in there as well. Like, just unexpected. Like, no, that was funny. I shouldn't find that funny, but like, it's funny. It's funny. Like,
I'll definitely give this a watch, man. I'll give it a try.
Yeah, me too. I just added it to my list actually.
Yay! It is so swallow approved. Added to the list.
Nice. Did you have something, Karen?
Right. So
yeah.
I watched.
You watched Post Drop?
The last episode of The Boys was sick.
Yes.
Oh my god.
The Boys is a sick TV show, man.
Oh my god.
The stars, all the geeks, man.
Yes.
So good.
Right. I'm going to do something. So I haven't read nothing, guys. I've read nothing. I'm not prepared because it's just been when Rich was like, yo, send the thing. I was like, teacher's like, it's Tuesday, and I'm thinking, yeah, it's Monday. It's a bit early. Yeah, she was like, it's Monday, and I'm like, yeah. So basically, what I'm gonna do today instead is I either have a comic or comic books from sponsor.
No, we're not sponsored by them.
I'm joking.
We're not.
Joking.
We should be.
I sponsor them because I buy their comic books.
Yeah, we've been buying for years.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
So I figured I would open this for you in front of you guys and see. I don't know if it's Marvel in here. I know what I'm talking about, but we're going to find out. Hold on. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So speaking of Dark Knight's Metal, I decided to buy some of the one-shots that they're doing. So one of them I've got here is Dark Knight's Death Metal Trinity Crisis.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that new comic book smell. I love that shit. And there was another one shot. Speaking of Raw, aka Storm, I got
Nice.
Storm.
Nice.
I'm going to take a dope picture of that and put that on my
pretty.
Yeah.
That's what happened. So yeah,
I'm getting a tattoo of Storm. Like,
I
have to.
That'd be sick. By the way, Karen,
I'm getting one.
There is a Storm.
Definitely. Oh.
With that costume that you can get as a Marvel Legends.
Yeah, no, I bought it. I just switched the heads.
Yeah, you did.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant to send it to you the other day, but I just haven't had the time.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw it on Kapow Toys the other day, And I was like, okay, I'll buy it come payday. But when payday came, I ended up on basically around Forbidden Planet. West. So I saw it. I was like, yeah, it's £1 more than £1. Whatever.
Nice.
A geek on payday is dangerous but fun.
And
Anyway.
hang on a sec.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
Oh, he's changing the heads.
Let me do this properly, yeah.
Changing the heads.
Ah, shit!
Okay,
don't break.
Lift music. Dun 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 dun. Issue 98
Don't pull the head off. It's making
of
me nervous.
the Fossils. It's the
Real quick, hang on a sec, because this is my new Storm figure, which I actually really like.
Okay.
First of all, I like the skin tone of this one. Nice brown and chocolatey.
Okay.
You can only see her face, but she's much darker.
Oh,
much
okay.
darker. Slightly darker, which I actually like that. You can't tell from there, but anyway.
It's a black woman in the summer and a black woman in the winter. We understand.
Yeah. And this one with like yellow lightning. This one blue, which I oh god, I thought I broke it.
Oh my god, don't do that. You scared me. Oh my god.
Oh my days. In terms of
shared anguish.
Sorry, people don't at me for this one, but certain features that black women have are more apparent on this one than this one. I'm gonna say, which I think is better. I also like her little cape thing. It's actually like some sort of fabric, which is pretty dope. And she just looks more like the card that me grew up. I grew up in the 90s.
Cutting. Yeah.
She was wearing a white costume in that, but hey, all black everything.
Yay!
Really like this figure. It's dope. I can't wait to take some pictures with it and do some things.
Nice.
Yeah, put it on the socials because we like your little stories.
Yeah, man.
So yeah.
Mistress of the elements, I command you. really, really cold.
All right. Nice.
Okay.
That's my.
Good. All right, sweet. So we're at 56 minutes and we're on to the pull list. My God.
Are we doing?
Look at us. This is gonna take like half an hour now. Yeah. Okay, what we got? Okay. All right.
For our pull list, for the first one, we've got the Shang-Chi movie coming out soon. So.
Oh yeah. I keep forgetting about that.
So what does Marvel do?
Wait, sorry, I have to say, the way we flocked to the cinema, I'm going to cinema to see Shang-Chi because I want to see the Chinese people just back in the cinema. I really do.
Yeah.
The way we did for. Actually, I'm excited for you guys, man. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Enjoy this.
It's been a long time.
It has.
The support,
So Shang-Chi issue 1 of 5, written by Jean Luen Yang, art by Dyke Ruan Philip, and
right, let me
Philip
fix
Tan,
this.
and cover by Jim Chong.
Yes.
So Jean Luen Yang. Oh, it actually does say Dyke Ruan Philip Tan.
Rich is like, I know what I said.
Kim Chung. All right. When I heard Dyke, I was like, he's butchering it.
All right.
But nah, it says Dyke.
The Monster returns. An ancient and evil secret society has stayed in hiding since the death of their leader, Zheng Zhu. But now his successor has been chosen to shift the balance of power in the world. Zheng Zhu's son, Shang-Chi, witnessed the Marvel Universe's greatest fighter return to a world of death and destruction he thought he'd left behind a long time ago, and discover the secrets of Shang-Chi's past that will change his world forever. Don't miss out on this epic tale of family, betrayal, and justice as the incredible team of Jean Luen Yang, American-born Chinese, and Dyke Ruan, Spider-Verse and Black Cat, and Philip Tan, Uncanny X-Men, launch a new chapter in the legend of Shang-Chi.
You know what, guy? You know what? I've got all the figures, man.
Nice.
All of them.
He got all the figurines, man.
I bet I got him. No, don't do that.
Okay, I'm gonna read the next one because I hardly read DC, and I'm just gonna read it. Okay, so we've got Batman, 3 Jokers, 2 of 3, written by Jeff Johns, penciled by Jason Babel. Inks by Jason and colored by Brad Anderson. Yeah, DC.
Anderson.
As Batman and Batgirl follow an unexpected thread linking the 3 Jokers with someone from the Dark Knight's past. Red Hood! Yeah, dives headfirst into trouble and finds himself struggling to stay afloat without the aid of his allies. Batman, The Three Jokers, continues its trajectory as the ultimate examination of the Joker and his never-ending conflict with Batman. Prepare yourself for the second chapter of one of the most terrifying personal mysteries Batman has ever faced.
I did.
Wait a minute. Wait. What did you say? What? Who are we talking about? Wait a minute. What? Oh my! What you doing? Name a superhero, cuz. Come on.
You're crazy,
Don't
man.
even know about that. I don't care about all that.
I did actually read this yesterday or today.
Ooh. First impressions?
It's good, man. It is really good. I think it's going to be one of those that is going to be on the it's going to be on the shelf for people will be
a little while.
Yeah.
Okay.
You people, hang on a sec. Still waiting for my copy, yeah?
Yeah, now that the post boxes are black, we expect speedy
Hey,
delivery.
Don't be
Speedy.
doing it on black
Yeah.
tie. You better show up with my shit.
Alright.
Oh my days.
Do you want to read the next one,
Okay.
Karen?
Yes.
Get the pitch going. Good.
Man of truth. Right, James.
You might need to speak up.
Ah, damn it, it's not working. All right, fine, I'll do this voice.
Yes, do that voice.
Studied conspiracy theories all his life, but he isn't prepared for what happens when he discovers that all of them are true, from the JFK assassination to flat Earth
Oh my God.
and reptilian shapeshifters. Wow. One organization has been covering them up for generations. What is the deep, dark secret behind the Department of Truth?
Dun, dun,
Best-selling
dun.
Season 4 from Batman, Something is Killing the Children, debuts his first Image ongoing series alongside breakout artist Martin Simmons. Dying is easy.
Yeah, that sounds really interesting. Yeah,
That does.
I feel
I remember what theory about reptile people was going around some years, 5 years ago?
Oh my days.
yeah, from V. You remember the V? The series.
TV show, yeah. I remember.
Taking it way back into the... Mm-hmm.
All right, next one
Ooh.
is Giant Size X-Men tribute to Ween and Cockrum. This one's written by Len Wein, art by Jirahiru Raza, Chris Anka, David Baldion, Jen Bartel, and many more. Celebrating the classic's 45th anniversary, 45 years ago, a comic came out that would change the face of Marvel Comics forever. Writer Len Wein and artist Dave Cockrum revamped the X-Men completely, replacing the bulk of the teen heroes with a completely new international cast. The legendary one-shot took comic fans by storm and set the series off in a new direction, setting the stage for the legendary ex-scribe Chris Claremont to make them the most popular heroes in the Marvel Universe. Now, 37 of Marvel's top artists come together to recreate the epic story, each redrawing one pulse-pounding page in tribute to the Marvel masterpiece. So yeah,
Nice.
this is one I need to get myself.
Oh, that's in the checkout box.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So
that.
Giant Size
Giant
X-Men was the book that literally introduced Storm, Nightcrawler, Colossus, Wolverine. Wolverine was introduced before, but
Nightcrawler? Did you say
Nightcrawler?
Nightcrawler? You said Nightcrawler. Yeah.
and Wolverine and
No.
sorry,
all the ones with accents.
Yes.
and Thunderbird.
All the immigrants.
Yeah.
So when Scott came back and rejoined the X-Men, he must have come back and thought, what the?
Who is people in here?
Professor X went and got these lot when Scott left and Jean died, and
Yeah, they went on to.
you know what I mean? So,
They were in the X Force, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, Professor X, what's with all these foreigners?
Oh my days, we're trying to diversify. Just say
For something different, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Out here. Go on, Kira. Do the last one.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Sorry.
You do.
Rogue.
Putting you on the spot. Putting you on the spot now.
Rogue Planet, issue 5, written by Colin Bunn, art by Andy McDonald, colored by Nick, not Fury, Filardi, cover by Andy McDonald. All hope is lost. Oh, hang on. Sorry. All hope is lost. Stranded on a vicious, murderous, seemingly intelligent planet. The crew of the Cortez must reevaluate what it means to survive. Are they willing to do the unthinkable in order to spare their own lives? Man, I hope so. In this issue. Sorry, that was the end. That's the comic book. I was about to. Let me go on to what I was going to read you guys. In this issue, we discussed Marvel's casting of.
That's last week.
As Jennifer. Yeah, I know. I was going to carry reading. But that's the thing. That was comic books, man. That was the coolest.
That's it. That's the show, people.
That's the show. That's the end of the script. We're done.
That's the end of the script. I think that's record time. It must be like an hour and 5 minutes?
An hour and 6 minutes and 18 seconds.
Okay, well, before we go over, because we're here chatting, you know what to do. Follow us on socials, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, iTunes, just everything in it. Facebook, even though the police are on Facebook, but just follow us on all those things in it. And then if you want some of our merch, go on Teesprings, Tee Springs, and type in the Source 20, and you get 20% off tops, hoodies, socks, cups, tings, all the tings and the tea of the springs. Because you know why? Because Teesprings with the Source 20, And then tune in with us next week, 7:30ish. It's going to be issue 99.
Yeah.
It's going to be an epic issue. I have a feeling that some source is going to be falling from the skies from us. And, just what? Tell them, Red Hood, what are they not allowed to forget? And we have a patron. Don't forget our patron, because Rich will tell me off. I could hear Rich going, patron. You know why? Because that's how we make money, and so we can give you a great show. Because the lot goes show, okay, with our faces and the talking and the technology. If you can see what I can see right now, it's madness. I don't know how to do that. Rich is like he's just like the circuit breaker for everything of this show, okay? And he needs that.
It might need some changes, but I thought let's do this for now.
Yeah, man, we're doing something new. Yeah. But as we were saying before, sorry, I got distracted. Go to our Patreon and, spend some money so we can have money to give to you and stuff. It works that way. I'm not scamming you.
Revolving door thing we're doing here, man.
Okay, sorry. There we go.
Indeed.
Tell them what are they not allowed to forget the next time they come to the Source Wall.
I'll be there with you guys, but next time, don't forget to bring a sandwich, and we out.
There you go.
Man,